everyone, and welcome to Stitching It Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank y'all so very much for joining me today. Alright, so I mentioned that I'm sadly going to pack part of the yarn, not all of it, but some of the yarn in this, and start, packing things anyways, and move this shelf, which makes me sad. But it's all going to be good. Like I said, it's all going to a super cool yarn room in the future. So this shelf was sent to me by my beautiful friend Lisa, and I love it a whole lot. And so I think this may be kind of a theme in the next, in the yarn room, because you can make some really cool designs and things with these, just saying. But anywho, okay. So I know the projects for this yarn, this is already packed. My other project, that I would like to keep out. These I would like to, there's some things, but for the most part, I can pack the things. So, still keep these super cool goodies and put them on the other side of the room. So that is the plan. So that's what this looks like right here in just a second, and we'll go to the other side. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the other corner. This is where I set my chair. It usually goes right about, and then, yeah, so let's see, there's Normville, all right there. Okay, so my plan is to move, these are my pattern books, and then these are the ones that are from my grandma. My plan is to put these down here, because this did have yarn in it, and, well, now it doesn't. I moved things around. So anyway, move those things. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put the sign or the teacup or my beautiful yarn yet, but I'm sure I'll find a spot. Excuse me. And then these are all my Normville things, my Normville making things, I guess. And then up there is a loom. My some makes from my beautiful friends I wore and took the other day, so it's kind of just up in there because I know I was going to make this video. Some more makes and things that I know I'm not going to use for a little bit, so I'm going to pack those things. And the yarn that I'm going to use out of this other shelf, put over here, but try to not make it too crazy because, well, I need to pack. So anywho, but yes, this is what we have so far. So all right, I will come back to you with an update. Like I said, Normville right now is on this shelf over here, and, well, I'll just show you. Hold on. Okay, so there's the ring light. So here's Normville. Now it's Glory. Hello, Normville. That's the chair that I sat in. It's usually over here. So I thought about putting Normville, sorry if I make y'all dizzy, up here, just to take this table out. But I'm not sure, so that's a thing we will, as we go along this adventure, we will figure out together, I suppose. So, all right, where do we start? Oh, well, I guess, gosh, why not? Like I said, there's the makes and the things and the stuff, or whatever. And then down here, it's a mess. Get your broom, y'all, because it's a mess. But anyway, all right, there's like my neutrals. I think there's a whip in there. These are supposed to be blankets. I've said this for a long time. A bunch of this stuff, well, not a bunch, like a third of it or more can be kept in here. The rest of it can probably be packed up, put away. So there's that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with this. And then just, yeah, that's where we are. So, all right. Okay. Yesterday, this is what I accomplished. Actually, earlier, I took the crinkle pillow down for a video. But other than that, yesterday, this is what I accomplished. And it's honestly more than I thought that I would in one day. So that's awesome. Just to be fair, this one was already empty. This bottom one right here. But yeah, so I got those all emptied. Trying to figure out exactly what, these are all of my cottons, and I don't know if I'm going to keep all of those out or I'm going to put part of them back, like pack part of them up, keep part of them out. I can't decide. I think whenever I do, actually I know whenever I do, if I get to 2,000, whenever I do that giveaway, I want to do a little gnome and some yarn and like something fun. So I'm going to use some of those for that, but then I can't decide if I want to keep them all out. I've kept a lot of them, or a few of them out, that I'm going to make some washcloths and things with for the kitchen. And then some of these I have projects for, and some of these I can still pack up also. So, all right. The other side looks the same still, but this is where we are so far. So, all right. Okay, kind of out of breath, but this is my progress on this shelf. I had these, the Yarn Bee Dazzle. There were a row of them, and then these were in, these two kinds of mandala cakes were in front, and then this was all the Dollar Tree Chenille yarn. Let's see, some babies I need to make loveys for to donate. These are also the gnome, go with these, so I need to put those all together, put those together. Anywho, yeah, so I've put several things away. This is all Normville thing, or these are all Normville things. Let's see. Then there's this. So this was full of my like neutrals. This was stuff for 2 different blankets, and then these were my metallics. So I packed all of those. I think I've about decided to put part of these away, but then keep some of my neutrals, and then put them in this bottom bucket over here, bottom cube over here, and then put these down here. Because I have things on the other side that I want to display up here. So I think that's the plan. I'm not sure. Because at first I thought about putting these in the cube down here, but now I'm thinking this will be a good spot. Keep them where they're not dusty and all of those things. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so far, this is where we are. Nothing at all has changed on this side. It's not going to, except for, like I said, the cube right down here. Hello, Norm. And then up here at the top, I'm really considering putting Normville up there just for right now, and then putting the big table that is Normville away. Just because. So yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. So, all right. Here we are. Fingers crossed. All right. Okay, the shelves are empty. Except for this little tiny bit down there at the bottom. With some dolls and things for donations. Other than that, success. Did it. All right. Okay, so since I cleared out the black shelf, this is what I've done over here. So I had a few stuffed animals still on the black shelf. I have a few up here as well. I'm going to put those all together. These are the gnome yarns that are going to go right here with these. The rest of these I'm going to, well, some are for a potential giveaway. Some I'm going to pack. And then I did this since last we spoke. These are my cotton yarns in the rainbow. And then these are the hipster yarn and the chameleon yarn. These were all up here. And these were over here. They're the Yarn Bee Sugar Wool Cotton. And that is a Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, or I love this cotton. And I think those would be really pretty in a kind of summer dress together. So I have those. I have my Premier Fruit yarn for the socks. And just some different things. I know what I'm going to do with these all right here. But, okay, well, first, this is where I am so far with this. I moved the yarn, the sign, my doll for my BFF, my super cool thing from my hubby, my super cool stuff from Jen, my stitch marker holder, all of those things. And then, oh, I really didn't mean to hit that. Okay. So here are my pattern books, multi-yarn, variegated yarn for the most part, though. Those are just like my red heart. I've put most of the red hearts away. This right here, I have a cardigan that I want to make out of those. And the rest are all of my neutrals. So those are all in there. So I like how that turned out. So I'm pretty much golden with that one. Then, right down here, try not to make you guys dizzy, where I was talking about putting the crochet project, the crochet patterns. This is all like baby blanket yarn. So there's the rainbow, baby blanket yarn, and gnomes. And then this. So I have been thinking though about possibly putting this up here in a window and these maybe in a little window, kind of putting these things up, and then adding Normville, which is currently make you guys so dizzy, it's crazy. Currently right here on this table. I'm kind of ready to get this table out of here as well. So my thought is to put Normville up here and right here for right now. I think it'll work. And then I can put, like I said, these things up here in the windows and maybe move that yarn up, maybe not, I don't know. Because I have these, that one's gonna be, there's like a few little things that I have to put in there, but honestly not very much. I've done pretty well. I mentioned that's all Normville stuff. That is a loom that I can pack. These are precious items that I can put on my dresser, so those don't have to sit right there. Somewhere safe. But there's a ring light. Anyway, yeah, I thought about putting Normville all the way up here, and then that way it's kind of in the background too, which would be kind of cool. You guys can kind of see it. So I may do that. I kind of like how this looks with like the minimal feel, but also I get that big huge table out of here because the table doesn't look that big. It's probably 5.5 feet long. I mean, it's a big table. So anywho, all right, this is where I am. See where it goes. Okay, also just in case you're curious, I've told you guys before, I try to be real Rhonda. This is the yarn. It all had to come from somewhere or go somewhere, right? So yeah, there's these big giant bags that I love. These are awesome. If I remember, I will link these down below. That's my whip cart. But yeah, that's it. Miss B came in here and was like, that's a lot. I was like, kind of is once it's all in there. But anyway, that's all right. We have a whole room for the yarn, you know what I mean? So it makes sense. Okay. Okay, I told you guys, Rhonda, and I meant it. Oh, how the times have changed. So I feel like this looks a little bit differently than last time we spoke. If you have hung out and been here, why hello, and I appreciate y'all. Excuse me, my throat's not my friend today. I have those days sometimes. If you've been here, you know that we sold the house. So this whole idea of getting some yarn ready, like moved, whatever, get the house staged, get a cute blah blah blah, was like kind of right in the middle. You probably saw a couple of videos where I kind of had this like cute-ish, and it all kind of fell apart. So I thought I would just show you guys very quickly like where we are, how it really did end up real Rhonda, real life, instead of it ending all pretty and nice and lovely and gorgeous, just like, you know, you would think that it would or whatever. I mentioned whenever we get to the new spot and I get everything done and accomplished, well, we'll probably have like a yarn room kind of like this, where we kind of go through and then have like the yarn room reveal. But either way, so I'm going to do that over there. But over here, 'tis very sad. But I'm going to show y'all. So here we go. Real Rhonda. Hello, is reflection. How are you? Okay. It's my closet and stuff. Okay. So, empty, 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 empty. My goodness gracious. These are the pictures that were behind Normville, the one that my husband's great-grandmother painted. I put those up there for safety. My jewelry box, my radio for safety. Okay. So there's that. So this is like the rainbow. It's gone except for one little pink cube that I need Hubby to help me get. This is probably still a mess. I really don't know. I haven't even opened this since last time, I don't think. Okay, I have. Because I put those up because this was like that red heart yarn. So I did put that up. I thought I was going to need these like whenever I was putting the things up. I discussed with y'all that like I think or I know I'm just keeping a few whips out and then I'm going to pack everything else. So today this is going to get packed. Sadly, these are going to get, well, I'm going to keep maybe one of these and a couple of these. These are the ones that we do the down the rabbit hole through Grandma's sewing box. So I'm going to keep a couple of these and one or two of these. So that way, or well, two of these. I don't know if I said that. One or two of these, because I do two of those at a time. Anyway, and that way we can still do a down the rabbit hole during this fun adventure that we're all going on together here at Stitching Ain't Easy. So yeah, that way I can still make those because I like to do those. So they're all empty. They need to be dusted. Ignore that. Thank you, friends. I did not realize they were as dusty as they were. You ever do that? Like you move something and you're like, okay. So that's what happened there. I was going to dust it before I came on here, but then it was just like, So our beautiful floor that I'm going to miss. I love these floors. Ours is blue. The one in the classroom is hot pink, and then the rest of them are all gray, but they're like a really cool epoxy. That's the wheel to my whip cart, and those are my toes. Anyway, yeah, that's our super cool floor. And I'm gonna, okay, that's like one of the, I'm gonna miss these for sure. But as a whole, I'm pretty stoked about the move. Everyone's getting to where they're really, really excited about the move. So after we dust, mercy, I am just going to, I thought at one point about, and I might still do that, just putting these up like in a different spot, but really in the scheme of things until we move them, what does it matter? We're just moving them twice. So I'm probably just going to leave them here. I don't know. We'll see. You can really tell right here that these are two different cubes. That's fun. This is all one piece. And then these are like the 4 cube thingies. Those are completely different colors. You can't really tell that normally. You can't really tell how dusty it is normally either. It's a fun video. Okay, so anyway. So this is the graduation blanket that I'm still working on. That is the, what's it called? The fruit salad blanket in this black bag back here. These are for the new kitchen and or bathroom and or something at the new house that I'm making. A hoodie and the octopus. And then also my Mayflowers blanket. Those are my whips that I'm keeping out. Other than that, I'm packing the things. So I also have my Pure Romance stuff that I need to put away. It's kind of just like in a little pile over here right now. Normville just has boxes all over. It's very sad over there. It's all pretty crazy in here right now. Anyways, I'm working on it. But yeah, so I think I might put like whips maybe over here, Pure Romance stuff, make it kind of cute for just a minute, just because I do have to put that stuff somewhere. I mean, currently it's all in like little totes and it's somewhat organized, but also, my goodness, it's dusty. Sorry about that. So, it's real life, y'all. I don't know what to say. So, anyway, yep. This is it. So, I don't know. Stitching Ain't Easy. Yarn room number 1 is no more, I suppose. That's what I showed my hubby. He came in and I'm like, look. And he's like, yeah, that's really sad. I was like, it is, isn't it? It's going to be all right, though. So, before long, Stitching Ain't Easy room number 2 will get the reveal. These will all be clean and it'll be good. So, anywho. All right, so that's where we are. I don't really have much else to say other than all my yarn's put away, and we're gonna have a really fun time going through the yarn and seeing what there is, I suppose. Because some of it we've probably forgotten about, you know what I mean? It's been a minute. So there's no telling what's in there. Good stuff, I'm sure. I mean, come on. And so we'll go through all of that, and not right now, obviously. We're packing things now. I'm just planning ahead, looking at the future, looking at the brighter side of things. So eventually we'll go through all of those things, check them out again, put them up again, have a really pretty, bright, fun, cheery, awesome yarn room in a really fun Normville with really hip, cool lights, and it's going to be awesome. So I thank you guys for hanging out in this yarn room. I thank you guys so much, aka the corner of my bedroom, but I thank y'all so very much. That was super rude. That alarm just completely cut me off. But anyway, medicine alarm was like, hey, it's like I'm in the middle of something. Okay, so anyway, just wanted to thank you guys again for hanging out with me in this yarn room. We've had a lot of just really fun times. I mean, this is where Stitching Ain't Easy started. Heck, this is where Keep Calm and Homeschool On started. This was a homeschool channel long before it was a crochet channel. And so I had a few back porch chats and classroom stuff and all of those things in this house. We did homeschool in our house before this, but this is where the channel started, was in this house. So that's pretty wild. We've been here in August. It would have been 6 years, but we close on July the 1st. So almost, not quite. That's okay. We're on to really cool things. Like I said, a brand new yarn room and an Alice in Wonderland flower bed. Pretty stoked about that one. So it's gonna be good. It's bittersweet just because, you know, you think about the memories that are here in the house and all of those things, but at the same time, like I said the other day, the more I put things in boxes, this is very much just a home. It's getting to where it doesn't even like smell like home anymore. It's not even, I don't know, it's really weird. It's like, it's not even like, it's just a house, and it's okay. So we're gonna go make somewhere else a home. We're gonna make somewhere else a really cool Stitching Ain't Easy spot. So I thank you guys for putting up with me through the next little bit and the move and probably the real sporadic videos, and I don't know what they're going to be about. I doubt I have very many yarn hauls because I don't have anywhere to put stuff at the moment. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean. I don't need any more things to put anywhere at the moment. I don't need to move more things. My goodness gracious. So yeah. But I thank you guys for hanging out and watching whatever is to come. So we may do a like beginning of the yarn room even and like before we paint, and I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be good. And so, all right, we'll let you guys go. Again, thank you all for hanging out with me in here. I cannot wait to see what new fun adventures await us, and yay. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Y'all, for real, please stay safe, and I will talk to you guys soon. In a new yarn room at some point. Not like, you know, in the next little bit, but like eventually. It's my motivation currently. All right. Bye, guys.